This is your brain. It's one of the most complicated things in the entire universe. Your brain determines how much money you make, your ability to make the right decisions, your ability to focus and learn things faster. And eventually, it determines what kind of life that you get to live. The good news is, your brain is not fixed. It can change. So in this video, I'm gonna give you 5 science-backed habits that you can start using today to make your brain stronger, smarter, and faster. Habit number 1 is chess. And this is actually a tricky one. When people think of chess, they think of intelligence, of geniuses, of superhumans. Take Magnus Carlsen, for example. People say that his IQ is 190. When I heard that for the first time, it made me think, if the smartest people in the world are playing chess, does playing chess actually make you smarter? So I started digging into the research, and what I found surprised me. Here is the truth about chess that nobody talks about. There's actually disagreements between scientists whether chess increases your intelligence or not. Some scientists say that playing chess will not automatically make you smarter across the board. And that's important to understand, because if you're playing chess right now thinking that you will be a genius, you're gonna be disappointed. But here is where it gets interesting. Chess does actually change your brain. It just doesn't change it in the way that most people think. When you play chess, your brain is constantly doing very few specific things, holding multiple pieces of information in mind, recognizing patterns, and predicting future outcomes. Now that's not casual thinking, it's real mental effort. Over time, that mental effort makes your neural circuits stronger, especially neural circuits involved in focus, working memory, and strategic decision making. So what chess actually does is that it makes you smarter at thinking carefully under pressure. And this is where chess becomes very important. Not because it's special, but because it reveals something bigger about your brain. Your brain improves at what you repeatedly force it to do. Chess is just one example. And once you understand that principle, you can start choosing habits that actually help you shape your brain. So let's talk about a habit that's even more powerful than chess. Habit number 2, exercise. Exercise is actually one of the most important things in making your brain stronger and smarter. Most people think exercise is all about muscles, abs, looking good. And that's partially true. But exercise plays a huge role in your brain's function. When you move your body, blood flow increases. More oxygen gets delivered to your brain. More nutrients reach the neurons. But that's just the surface. Exercise also triggers the release of chemicals that helps grow neurons. Chemical that helps them connect and talk to each other. That's why people who exercise all the time don't just feel better physically. They feel the benefits of more clear mind, better decision-making skills, better mood. And you might experience this yourself. After a workout or a long walk, you feel not only in a better mood, but you feel like you are more energized. And the best part about exercise is that you don't need to run marathons to see those benefits. You can take a long walk, you can go for a short run, you can lift weights a couple times a week. That's enough to support your brain. Exercise is very important. And if you want to become smarter and make your brain stronger, you need to do more of it. Habit number 3, always be learning. This habit is actually way more important than most people realize. Your brain is not designed to stay sharp by doing the same thing over and over again. It stays sharp by being challenged, learning new difficult skills, like reading a challenging book, learning a new language, or picking up a complex hobby. Those hobbies and skills forces your brain to build new connections. That process is how your brain stays efficient and adapt over time. So the key lesson here, if you want your brain to grow, you have to challenge it, because that's how it builds new connections. Habit number 4, diet. Your brain is incredibly energy hungry. Even though it makes up a small part of your body, it uses a huge amount of energy. That means what you eat directly affects your brain. So balanced diet is crucial for your brain's ability to produce neurotransmitter and function properly. It's not about superfood or extreme diets. It's about having a balanced, healthy diet that gives your brain the energy it needs. Habit number 5, sleep. And honestly, this one is very underrated. Sleep is not just rest. It's when your brain does maintenance. While you sleep, your brain consolidates memory. It strengthens what you learned during the day. And it also clears out metabolic waste. So when your sleep is inconsistent, everything else suffers. Focus, learning, decision making, mood. So you can exercise, you can eat well, and you can learn and challenge yourself. But if your sleep is not right, you will not function at a very high level. So if you fix nothing else, fix your sleep. None of these habits will change you overnight, but over time, they will shape how your brain works and function. The most important thing to remember is your brain is not something that will stay the same forever. It gets good at what you do repeatedly. So if you want a better, stronger, and smarter brain, start with those simple habits. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.